What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jared here for TGN Technology, and today we're doing a viewer-requested video. In my Samsung Galaxy 3 unboxing and first look video there, I asked everybody to submit comments asking what kind of videos you wanted me to do about the device, considering it's going to be a little bit until it's released to the US and basically all North American markets. So one of the viewers actually requested that we take a closer look at some of the stock apps that come with the Samsung Galaxy S3, at least on the international version. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more apps on the carrier versions, but this is the international unlocked version, so it doesn't have any carrier apps or otherwise known as bloatware. So we'll go ahead and jump right into the App Store, and right off the hop you'll notice Samsung AllShare Play. So getting in there, what this basically allows you to do is take, say for instance, Samsung devices that, be it TV or other Samsung devices, period, and you can sort of register them on this AllShare Play application. There's also a website that you go to register other devices. Now, for instance, you could register your computer by going to the website. In fact, I'll go ahead and select the little I there to give us some more information, and we'll go ahead and see how to set up a computer. And basically what this does is walk you through how to go to their website, which is www.allshareplay.com. You'll sign in, you'll install some software, and once the software is installed, you're actually you'll see a list of devices here. So for instance, once your computer gets registered, you'll see the list, you'll see it in the list here, and you can actually start sharing media or files between the two devices. So if you're out and about and you want to, check out movies or pictures or even files that are on your computer, you can actually view it directly on your device here, as well as connecting to other Samsung devices and so on and so forth. So that's actually a really, really cool application, and I know I'll probably be making use of that myself in the future. Now moving on, we have a lot of the standard applications that you'll find in a lot of Android apps these days. In fact, in pretty much all smartphones these days. Of course, you have your calculator, you've got your camera, and then we have Chat On. Now, what Chat On is basically just Samsung's sort of little chat app. It's kind of like a WhatsApp Messenger or any sort of third-party messaging app. So pretty basic and simple to use, but it's there if you need it. So moving down the list, of course, we have clock contacts. So going into clock here, this is what the new clock or alarm app looks like. You've got alarm, world clock, stopwatch, timer, as well as desktop, and you can create an alarm and so on and so forth. Getting out of there, you've got your contacts list, downloads, of course, your Dropbox with Samsung, at least the international versions, and as far as I know, it's still coming to Canada. You get your free 50 gigabytes of Dropbox storage for 2 years. Other than that, I know that a lot of, I believe it was Verizon Wireless and AT&T have actually opted out of the 50 gigabyte Dropbox cloud storage offering. So that was a bit of a disappointment for a lot of people in the US. I know if I lived in the US, I'd be disappointed too. However, I, for one, don't use Dropbox, and, quite honestly, I don't feel like throwing 50 gigs of storage on there and then within 2 years either pay for it or start transferring those files somewhere else. And 50 gigs, that's a fair amount to transfer somewhere else if you know that in 24 hours it's about to all disappear. So moving down, of course, you've got the proprietary email app. You have Flipboard. Everybody's seen this. I've even had a video on my own personal channel on how to install it on non-Samsung Galaxy S3 devices. You've got your FM radio. This actually works quite well, and I've tested it out myself. I really like the interface of it as well. You can just press the little power button there. Oh, I'm sorry, you need your earphones connected, but it does work really well. Very nice interface. You can choose individually, like go in small increments, or you can just start turning the dial to go to the place you want. As well as, I believe you can even record the song or whatever's playing on the radio, which is also a nice feature, as well as your volume options and things like that there. And I think these might actually be preset buttons all the way down here at the bottom if you can make them out ever so slightly. Of course, we've got our gallery app. You've got your gaming hub. Now, this is Samsung's gaming hub, so you come in here, and in my personal opinion, a lot of these games aren't exactly of the highest quality. They call them premium games, but I beg to differ. The next one over is your Gmail app. That is basically the same as every other Gmail app out there, as well as your Google Plus and internet browser. Just to show you what the internet browser looks like, just in case you actually haven't seen it in any of the many videos out there for the Samsung Galaxy C. This is basically how it looks. Pretty standard, pretty simplistic. You've got your favorites bookmark option up there, so you can favorite a page. You also have your different tabs that you can select from, and that's sort of the animation there, as you can see. You can also go into private mode, so that's nice. Of course, we have Google Latitude, Google Local. You have Google Maps, as well as the stock messaging application itself, as you can see here. Scrolling over to the right, continuing on, you have the Google Plus Messenger, more services, which is also offered by Samsung. See, actually, I believe I've never even opened this up, so we'll see. Yes, this is all the different applications that Samsung recommends. I, for one, am not particularly interested in most of these, other than perhaps KissCast. Of course, we have Music Hub. This is Samsung's first attempt at sort of having their own little music hub. It kind of resembles, the Google Music Store. So same thing, but you're just purchasing directly from Samsung as opposed to through Google. Here's the music player. I actually haven't even fired this up yet, but this is what it looks like. So obviously you've got your Alt tab there for all of your different songs. You can playlists, albums, artists, music square, folders, and so on. Oh yeah, this is right. I read about this. So if you have a large library of music, as just an example, and you're not really sure what you want to listen to, but you do know what kind of mood you're in, you can actually start tapping the squares in this little grid here, closer to, if you want like some happy music, some exciting music, passionate music, calm music, things like that. I thought that was a really neat feature, and it'll actually start recommending music in your library that you have that matches sort of your criteria that you're asking for. Really, really cool feature there. Now, of course, we have our stock file browser. We've got Google Navigation. You got Playbooks. We've got Play Movies. Obviously, both of those are Google applications. You get your Play Store. You have your S Memo, your S Planner. So if you're interested in seeing what the planner looks like on the Samsung Galaxy S3, this is the beast right here. And actually, my wife in particular likes the calendar application. I, for one, don't use it because I keep everything in my head. Moving down, we have S Suggest. Now, I believe this application is suggested applications that Samsung recommends for you. Obviously, there's a new version available. Oh boy, we'll just do it anyways. Screw it. Let's jump into it. Yeah, upgrade it. We're on Wi-Fi. It shouldn't take too long. All right, let's go ahead. Relaunch that. Relaunch it. If it tells me there's another update, I'm going to lose it. All right, good. All right, so it says no network available, even though I am connected to Wi-Fi now. I'm not sure if it's wanting me to use my network connection, but that would seem really, really silly. Of course, we have our S-Voice app. Everybody knows what that is. You have your Samsung app, so it seems that there's a couple of different applications in here that Samsung's using to sort of get you to use their services and or purchase their software. You've got your standard Google search, your settings, SIM services, Google Talk, and the Video Hub, which is just like the Music Hub to purchase movies and media content through Samsung. Of course, we've got our video player here. Video player, actually, I'm really liking the interface of it. I think it looks really slick. As you can see, it's all these, you've got all your videos that you've recorded, or even maybe movies that you have stored on the device, and it sort of shows you this little sort of scrub effect here, which is what I'm calling it because I've heard that term somewhere. I can't remember where. But it's really, really neat because you can see all the videos sort of playing within their own thumbnail themselves, which I thought was just really, really cool. We can move over to list here, and you can get in the list view, as well as folders, so you've got your camera and or video. Like most devices, it comes stock with a voice recorder for taking memos, things like that. You've got your YouTube app, speed test. All the rest of these apps are actually just ones I've downloaded. Now let's go ahead and go one step further and take a closer look at some of the widgets here. And awesome, I'm getting some over-the-air advertisements from Glue Mobile. Thanks, Glue. You can go away with all that. Assistive light. Anyways, that's a toggle widget I haven't really checked out myself. You've got different bookmark widgets, things like that. You've got your calendar widget, different types of clock widgets, plenty of clock widgets, contact widgets, direct dial widgets, direct message. Of course, you've got your Dropbox folder and directions and navigations widget, dual clocks. What else? Email widgets. You got your Flipboard FM Radio widget. That'll actually probably come in pretty handy. That's pretty cool. You got your Game Hub widget and your Gmail. Lots of playing stuff here. Google Play Books widget. I think that's kind of neat. Join Group Cast widget. I don't know what Groupcast is, but judging by the icon, I'm assuming it is related to the Samsung AllShare Play app. Moving on, we've got latitude, all kinds of different stuff in here. Negative color toggles, mono audio toggle. You've got your music player widget. Of course, picture frames in Play Store, as expected. S bookmarks, your S memo widget itself, the planner widget, two different types of planner widgets, mini today as well as task. S Planner by the month, and S Suggest. So obviously, you know, going back to Samsung's proprietary application suggestion app that they have there. Settings shortcuts. You got your software toggle update, which is kind of neat. You got your traffic and user manual. User manual might come in handy for some of us, but again, because I'm a man, I refuse to use it. Video hub, as well as your video player toggle. Now that's a pretty cool widget. I might even actually just add that to the home screen right now. Let's pick a home screen here that has some room on it. We'll throw her down there. Cool. Neat. So that'll just show videos that are in there. Obviously you can just click on that and it'll go directly to the video itself. Now, I'm not sure, obviously this will probably maybe take some getting used to, but it seems that it's just picking the very last video that I have recorded onto my device, so it'd be nice if there is some different options to sort of choose different videos within the widget itself. So we'll get back to widgets there. So you got your video player, weather, and then obviously some different widgets that are attached to the applications that I have downloaded. But that's basically it. That's basically it, guys. So that is all of these stock apps that comes with. Actually, wait a minute. Where did Kios go? I thought I saw Kios Air on this. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Anyways, I'm sure I'll be able to find it eventually in the settings somewhere. I know I came across it at some point, but I just can't remember where it was anymore. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching for TGN Technology. This has been Jared, and if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And of course, if you do have any more video requests that you want to check out, or you want me to do so you can check out different features of the device, just let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, make sure you head on over to my channel, youtube.com/thesmokingandroid, and check out some of the stuff I got there for you guys. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Anyways, guys, we will see you in the next video.